LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to AEW Buy In here in Vegas, just 6 weeks away from Double or Nothing. We're kicking the show off with a no-holds-barred fight as Eddie Kingston marches down to the ring full of piss and vinegar tonight, ready to drink the blood of Sami Callihan after what Callahan did to Jon Moxley at Winter is Coming a couple months ago. Eddie Kingston marches his way down to the ring. The Mad King is here, and he is the first man we're seeing tonight on the buy-in. Ray Wood once again pulling through with another incredible arena here tonight. Eddie Kingston makes his way to the ring. And now, here comes the walking weapon. The new fear of AEW. Sami Callihan. Yes, I know walking weapon is Josh Alexander's name, but it works, okay? It works. Sami Callihan making his way to the ring. The new fear of all elite wrestling. He's only had one match so far, and in that matchup, he took down Jon Moxley. Now tonight, he looks to take down Eddie Kingston. One by one, Sami Callihan wants to destroy the AEW roster. Everything is legal in this matchup. It's not going to be a pretty sight. Viewer discretion definitely advised for this one. So, without any further ado, Sami Callihan and Eddie Kingston one-on-one here on the buy-in. Here we go! Eddie Kingston goes right out of the ring, and Eddie Kingston going into the ring, but Sami Callihan grabs him. Callihan with a punch to the face. It's falls count anywhere, anything goes. As now Sami Callihan grabs Eddie Kingston. Sami. Whoa. Eddie Kingston suplexes him onto that very thin pad. And now Eddie going back into the ring, and Eddie Kingston grabs a chair. Eddie Kingston with a chair into the ribs. Going out to the knee, and Eddie Kingston bashing a steel chair off of Sami Callihan. Callihan just kicked it back into his face, and Callihan. Now Sami Callihan grabs Eddie Kingston and slams him down. Eddie Kingston now getting picked back up to his feet, and Eddie Kingston thrown across ringside. Sami Callihan follows him. Callihan kicks him. And now Sami Callihan with Eddie Kingston. Knee to the skull. Takes him down. Callihan does it again. Sami Callihan hasn't even laid his hand on a weapon yet. He kicks Eddie Kingston in the ribs, kicks him in the face. And Eddie Kingston having his arm bent back by Callihan. Sami Callihan going back on the fingers of Eddie. And stomps on his back. Sami Callihan now. Oh, a punch to the back of Eddie Kingston's skull. Tells the referee to get out of his way if he knows what's good for him. Sami Callihan. Whoa, went for the chair. Eddie Kingston sidestepped. Kingston with a right hand puts him into the barricade. Eddie Kingston now grabs onto him, and Eddie Kingston hangs him up on the guardrail. Eddie Kingston. Boot to the face of Sami Callihan. Kingston grabs the steel chair again, and Kingston warps it over the back of Callihan. Eddie Kingston now looking under the ring, and Eddie Kingston gonna grab that shovel that he used on Dynamite a few weeks ago. Callihan! Sami Callihan breaking the shovel over the back of Kingston, but Eddie Kingston getting back into it. Eddie Kingston grabs Callihan, throws him into the ring apron. Now Eddie Kingston taking him down. Kingston gets his leg caught. Sami Callihan sweeps the leg. And now Sami Callihan kicks Eddie Kingston to the head. Callihan taking him down. Sami Callihan grabs onto him, and Callihan, big kick to the face. Callihan now working over the neck of Eddie Kingston. Callihan drops him. Callihan going into the ring. Oh God. He's got his bat. Sami Callihan has the bat over the skull of Kingston. Sami Callihan swinging for the fences. Eddie Kingston takes his bat and hits him with it. There's a bat shot again. Eddie Kingston firing away on Callihan. Sami Callihan gets back to his feet though, and now Eddie Kingston knocking him back. Callihan with a counter. Callihan grabs Eddie. Sami Callihan, no! Eddie Kingston drops him. And now Eddie Kingston grabs Sami Callihan, throws him back into the ring. Eddie Kingston now getting a table. Kingston's got the table. Eddie Kingston's got a table. And now Eddie Kingston running back into the ring, but Sami Callihan got him with a punch to the skull. And now Callihan, knee strike to Eddie. Sami now sending Eddie into the corner. Sami Callihan, no! Hung out to dry. Eddie Kingston drives his knee into the ribs. Kingston now gets Callihan back up to his feet, and Eddie Kingston with a clothesline into another. Eddie Kingston clotheslines him again. Tells the River to get out of his way as he clotheslines Callihan. Eddie Kingston now getting him back up to his feet. Kingston headbutts him and throws him. And now Kingston, oh, you know what they say, some men just want to watch the world burn. Eddie Kingston is one of those men. Eddie Kingston gets the table up. Callihan, oh no, Callihan throws Eddie over the top rope. Callihan went for a right hook. Callihan sends Eddie onto the burning table. Eddie Kingston falls into the fire. His body extinguishes it. There's going to be second and third degree burns all over the back of Kingston. But Eddie, he doesn't stop fighting. He's running on adrenaline at this point. Blood and adrenaline is Eddie Kingston, who gets kicked in the face by Callihan. And now Callihan puts the table back in the ring. Mind the fingers, you might get burned. Sami now setting the table up. But Eddie Kingston now, full steam ahead, grabs Callihan. And Eddie Kingston now grabs onto him. Eddie Kingston slams him through the table. Eddie gets him back up for the back fist. Cover. 1, 2. Sami Callihan kicked out. And now Eddie Kingston getting Callihan back to his feet. Eddie Kingston, forearm to Callihan. Grabs onto him, but Sami knocking him back. Look at the warped wood of that table. Eddie Kingston now thrown over the top and out to the floor by Callihan. Callihan kicks him down now, and Sami Callihan. Look, there's wood from that table across the arena. Callihan gets the announce table cleared off. Gonna look to use Eddie Kingston as a weapon to attack that defenseless announce table. Sami Callihan throws him into the announce table. Grabs Eddie Kingston, gets him up, hangs him over the table, kicks him in the face. Oh my God, Eddie Kingston's been busted open. Kingston, I said he was gonna drink blood tonight. Well, it's his own, it looks like. As Callihan drops him on his skull again. And now Sami Callihan going into the ring. Gets another chair, and Sami Callihan bashes it off of Eddie Kingston's body. And again. Oh my God, it's going off the skull at this point. Eddie Kingston is down. Callahan just warped another chair over the body of Eddie Kingston. And now Sami Callihan, you know what he's looking for. He's trying to figure out where the hell his baseball bat went. Well, Eddie Kingston now. Going to the top rope, Eddie Kingston. Dives onto Callahan with a kick. Eddie's turn. He's got a kendo stick. And Eddie Kingston knows how to use it. Breaks it across Sami's body in 2 shots. And now Eddie Kingston marching around the arena. I think he's looking for Sami's baseball bat. And he spotted it. Eddie Kingston looking into the ring, deciding to see if there's anything else that whets his appetite. Grabs the steel steps as Eddie Kingston gets kicked by Sami Callihan. And now Callahan throws Eddie Kingston into the barricade. Oh, now he's got the bat. Callahan with the bat again. Sami Callihan. Baseball bat repeatedly striking Eddie. Beating his ribs in with it. This is going to break some ribs. Eddie Kingston's going to have to go to the hospital after this win, lose, or draw. Callahan, come on, man. He's had enough. He's had enough, damn it. End it, Sami. He's finally decided that's enough. And Sami Callihan throws him into the barricade. And on the floor with a pile driver. One, two, three. Sami Callihan wins. Sami Callihan has now defeated Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Callahan has won. Sami Callihan ends it mercifully after that pile driver on the outside. Your winner, Sami Callihan. We've got more coming up. The House of Black battle Buddy Matthews and Jonah up next. After a brutal beatdown of Eddie Kingston, it is time to move to some more action. It is time for tag team action, as here comes Jonah to the ring. Jonah set for a tag team match tonight. Coming over from Impact Wrestling to back up his friend. Jonah tonight walked into what will probably be one of the most deadly matches we will ever see in LS11 Universe to not feature weapons. Jonah marching down to the ring. The Colossal makes his way down. Jonah was called upon by Buddy Matthews because Matthews said there was no one else he could trust to back him up. We saw just what Jonah and Buddy Matthews as a tag team were capable of just last week on Dynamite when they took down the Acclaimed. And now tonight, Jonah has made his way to the ring. And Jonah looks to help Buddy Matthews redeem himself after the House of Black has tortured him for months. So here he comes. The best kept secret is out. Secret no more. Buddy Matthews is back. Buddy Matthews is here. The former TNT champion on his way to the ring. Secret no more. We knew that he and Malachi were going to be on a path towards one another for quite a while now, but we didn't realize just how soon it was going to come to head. Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews, this is only the third time they will ever meet one another in action. Actually, I believe the fourth time they will ever meet one another in action. It is the last time they met was WrestleMania LS11 Season 1. On that night, Buddy Matthews was victorious, and now Malachi Black looks to get into the mind of Buddy Matthews, because, I mean, at this point, I think we all know. Double or nothing. These two will have their third encounter, one-on-one. Here come the Kings of the Black Throne. Malachi Black and Brody King. The Kings of the Black Throne are here. Malachi Black has called the hit on Buddy Matthews. Malachi Black and Brody King tonight look to destroy the House's darkest secret. Malachi Black said the House would have welcomed Buddy Matthews with open arms, and Matthews said, "To hell with your invitation." And Malachi Black said that the House, while they would have accepted him before, the House will never welcome Buddy Matthews in. The House wants to destroy Secret no more. He can't be a secret if he's been destroyed. Malachi Black and Brody King make their way to the ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it's time. Jonah and Malachi starting us off. Here we go. Malachi starting with kicks to Jonah, trying to take out the foundation, gets him in the ribs. There's the roundhouse. Jonah grabs onto him, and Jonah throws him into the corner. And now Jonah, big clothesline to Malachi in the corner. Malachi Black goes down. Jonah grabs onto him, but Malachi Black, jawbreaker, takes him down. Malachi Black springboard, moonsault, knocks him down. Knocks down Buddy Matthews now for good measure. Double axe handle to Jonah. Malachi Black now kicks Jonah down. Black kicks him in the back, but Jonah gets back to his feet, and Jonah with Malachi Black over his head. Military press. Slams him down. Malachi Black gets grabbed by Jonah. And now Jonah taking him right where Malachi doesn't want to be. Tag made. Here we go. Buddy Matthews is in. Matthews and Black. First time in over 2 years. Back body drop. Matthews now getting Black back up to his feet. Matthews goes for right hook. Malachi counters. Counter for counter here. Malachi Black knocks him back. Malachi, leg scissor. Single leg crab. Trying to end it early. Trying to tap out Buddy Matthews. Malachi Black trying to take him down. Brody King going after Jonah. And now Malachi Black going after the big man. Big kick to the back of Jonah. And now a tag is made to Brody King. And here comes the King. Brody went for an elbow. Matthews out of the way. Buddy Matthews will get shoved back. Brody King decks him. Brody getting him back up again. Does it again. Brody King now grabs Matthews. And Brody King with a kick to the ribs. Brody gets him up. And Brody King with a power bomb. Buddy Matthews turned inside out. Brody King now punches him in the rib. Punches him in the head. Punch to the back. And again. Double axe handle. And again. Oh, oh, here we go. Big man going at it as Jonah drops him. Cover. Kick out from Brody King. Brody King straight back to his feet. Going after Jonah. Punches him in the back. Brody King getting him back to his feet. And Brody with Jonah off the ropes. They collide. Punches Jonah in the face now. Brody King gets Jonah back to his feet. There's another jab. And now Jonah grabs Brody. And Jonah scoops Brody King up. Jonah with Brody King. Stun gun into the corner. Oh, here we go. Jonah's up top. Tsunami! 1, 2. Brody King kicks out as Buddy Matthews wipes out Malachi Black. Jonah goes into the corner now, and Jonah gets Brody King back up to his feet. Jonah grabs onto Brody. And Jonah with a German suplex takes down Brody King. Jonah with another kick. And the Colossal letting out a battle cry. Brody King starting to get back up, but Jonah, gets caught with an elbow. Brody King with a right hook, and Brody King punches him in the gut. There's a right hand, knocks him in the corner. Brody with a clothesline. Black and Matthews brawling on the outside. Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews filing over one another. Jonah gets spiked by Brody King. 1, 2, no! Jonah kicked out. And a tag is made to Malachi. Here we go. Letting at Brody King. Brody King going after Buddy Matthews as Jonah found the counter to Black Mass. Brody King keeping Matthews out of the mix. Tsunami misses Black Mass. Black Mass. 1, 2, 3. House of Black score the win. Try as he might, Buddy Matthews, once he made the tag to Jonah, couldn't get back into the ring because the House of Black kept cutting him off. And ultimately the Black Mass to Jonah seals the deal. Your winners, Malachi Black, Brody King, House of Black. You know what they say, the house always wins. Casino ladder match up next. It is now time for the long-awaited casino ladder match. Now, I have a brief disclaimer real quick, and it will show me how you will actually listen. I tried to make a custom casino ladder match briefcase that was a black briefcase with the Double or Nothing logo on it. The game crashed. Tried it again, and it crashed 2 more times. I tried to download one off Community Creations. It crashed the game. Therefore, I realized custom Money in the Bank briefcases don't work this year. So, we move on to actually talk about the match, as here comes Jade Cargill, the first woman who qualified for this casino ladder match a while back. Jade Cargill, a heavy favorite to win it. I'd even argue the heavy favorite among the fans to win it, besides maybe one other person. Of course, there's still that wild card of the Joker entry in this casino ladder match. We don't know who it's going to be. I'll go ahead and tell you one thing to quell any potential false hope that you thought I might have been teasing someone, because I haven't been. As Athena starts to make her way to the ring, I've been teasing the Joker since before a certain person left their former employer. A certain former Star Wars actor. Before that person left their employer. I have made no hints about it being any kind of time or any kind of boss being around. Just keep that in mind. So Athena making her way to the ring. The Fallen Goddess out next. Athena, she's come up short against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD in the past, but now tonight, she looks ready and able to get that rematch, because remember, the winner of this match challenges Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in 6 weeks' time for the AEW Women's World Championship. So Athena makes her way to the ring. Out next, Ruby Soho, the Runaway, has made her way to the Buy In, a fan favorite, another former contender to Dr. Britt Baker. But when Britt Baker's been AEW Women's World Champion for almost a full year now, it's a little hard to say that there is anyone that she hasn't beat. There's a lot of, we're starting to get some new faces around here in the women's division, but Britt Baker has beat almost everyone there is to beat, so we're kind of having to cycle back around and let people get another shot. So Ruby Soho, the former Full Gear opponent of Britt Baker, makes her way to the ring. And now out next, the fourth competitor in this matchup. I'd argue the actual heavy favorite to win it all, Paige Van Zant, making her way to the ring. Former UFC champion Paige Van Zant on her way down. PVZ has been throwing everyone around for weeks now. She took out Jade Cargill just last week. In fact, threw her off the stage backstage, threw her onto a concrete floor. Paige Van Zant, one of the only people that's been able to make Jade Cargill look vulnerable in AEW so far. So Paige Van Zant makes her way to the ring. Van Zant has arrived. Out next, the final person who we know is going to be in this matchup, representing the Dark Order, it's Anna Jay, the Queen Slayer, is here. Anna Jay making her way down to the ring. She scored a very big upset win over Thunder Rosa to get into this matchup. So Anna Jay makes her way to the ring. There's one competitor left. Who is the Joker? Hang on a minute. Who's this? Oh! That's Nixon Newell! Nixon Newell! You may have known her at one point as Tegan Knox. Nixon Newell is back in the LS11 Universe. We haven't seen her in a very long time. The longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of LS11 Universe. Nixon Newell is the Joker. Nixon Newell is all elite. Let's do this. It's going down. Soho going after Cargill. Newell going after Paige Van Zant. Athena going after Anna Jay. And the ring empties out besides Nixon Newell, who is taking it to the former UFC champion. She throws Paige Van Zandt across the ring. Big uppercut takes her down. Jade Cargill taking down Ruby Soho as Nixon Newell dives into the mix. Athena trying to tap out Anna Jay on the outside, trying to knock her out, making things easier for herself. Remember, the first woman to climb that ladder and grab that white briefcase up top that says nothing on it whatsoever will be the winner and will become #1 contender for Double or Nothing in 6 weeks' time. This is Paige Van Zandt climbing the rope, climbing the ladder. Nixon Newell getting into the ring. Nixon Newell climbing up after her now. Nixon Newell, oh, Jade Cargill powers the ladder over as Athena throws her into the corner. DDT from Ruby Soho. And now, Van Zandt sends Newell out of the ring. Ruby Soho sets up the ladder. Anna Jay scoops up Ruby Soho. Anna Jay with Ruby Soho taking her towards the ropes. Drops her face first onto the turnbuckle. Paige Van Zandt back up the ladder. Whoa, Nixon Newell takes down the ladder. Whoa, shoot! Jade Cargill dropping Paige Van Zandt onto the ladder with a powerbomb. Newell sets up the ladder at the corner, drop kick to Jade Cargill. And now Nixon Newell with Jade Cargill face first into the ladder and an uppercut. Athena now with Anna Jay. Athena takes down Anna Jay. And now Paige Van Zandt hits Nixon Newell with the ladder, taking her down. Jade Cargill, knee to the ribs of Paige Van Zandt, and Jade Cargill. Whoa, Van Zandt with a hip toss. Ruby Soho back into the ring as Athena trying to set up the ladder. Athena swings the ladder. Hits Jade Cargill with it. Ruby Soho throws Nixon Newell into the corner. And now Athena throws Jade Cargill into the ladder that's in the hand of Ruby Soho. A big super kick from Paige Van Zandt. These matches are always so difficult to call as Ruby Soho sends Paige Van Zandt down the ring. Soho into ground and pound. Anna Jay now. Anna Jay sets up the ladder. And Anna Jay going up to the top of the ladder. Anna Jay, whoa, sees that everyone's coming and gets down. Doesn't want to take a tumble off a ladder. Oh, Athena gets pulled off the ladder by Jade. Anna Jay now reaching for that contract for a title match, but she gets taken down. Anna Jay. Powerbomb by Soho. Nixon Newell dropping Paige Van Zandt. Ruby Soho wipes out Jade Cargill. There's a punch from Van Zandt to Newell. Newell knocking her back. Newell, the shiniest wizard. And now, Anna Jay gets one as well. Nixon Newell grabs the ladder. Sets it up, and Nixon Newell, the only woman standing at the moment. Newell reaches for the contract. Gonna begin trying to pull it down, but Paige Van Zandt and Ruby Soho both going after her. Van Zandt throws her as the ladder tips over, as Athena throws Jade Cargill across ringside. Anna Jay coming off the ropes. Oh, Soho hits Van Zandt and Anna Jay with the ladder. Now the ladder falls over. Big clothesline from Newell. Everyone realizes that everyone has a shot at winning this one. It's anyone's game right now. As Jade Cargill had Anna Jay over her knee. Nixon Newell's got the ladder set up. Ruby Soho going after her now. Ruby Soho taken down by Newell. And now Nixon Newell has the ladder in hand. Oh, Ruby Soho catches her. Destination unknown. Down goes Nixon Newell. Call someone something for like 3 years and you get used to it. As Paige Van Zandt gets into the ring now, Ruby Soho atop the ladder. But I don't think either of them can reach the briefcase. Nixon Newell now knocks the ladder over with both women on it. Paige Van Zandt falls. Nixon Newell swings the ladder, but Van Zant caught it. Van Zant now caught by Nixon Newell, who throws her into the ropes. They collide. And now Nixon Newell gets the ladder in her hand. Swings it at Paige Van Zant, who punches her through it. As Jade Cargill with a back body drop to Athena. Anna Jay with a stomp to Ruby Soho. Paige Van Zant grabs Nixon Newell. Paige Van Zant comes up the ropes, and now Paige Van Zant. Dragon Sleeper on the top rope. Nixon Newell goes down. Big cutter from Ruby Soho. Paige Van Zant with a gut punch. Athena back into the ring. Nixon Newell with a Hurricane Rana. And now Athena. Northern Lights. Jade Cargill into the ring now, and Cargill. Jade Cargill. Elbow strike from Athena to Nixon Newell. Athena going up to the top. Athena gets knocked out by Jade Cargill. Paige Van Zant stomps the hand of Nixon Newell repeatedly. Athena takes down Jade. And now Athena gets caught with a knee to the ribs from Cargill. Oh, what a Uranagi there from Paige Van Zant. Big suplex from Athena. Athena now getting Nixon Newell back to her feet. Athena with Newell over the top rope, out to the floor. And now Van Zant trying to set up the ladder, but Athena gets thrown into it by Jade Cargill. Now Van Zant going after Cargill again. And now Newell grabs a ladder. Hits Ruby Soho with it. We might have a duel of ladders on our hands here. As now Newell hits Cargill with the ladder. Sets the ladder up again. Nixon Newell trying to get between everyone. Knocking back Jade. Ruby Soho gets her up on her shoulders. I didn't realize the ladders were made out of paper in this game, by the way. And now Nixon Newell. Oh, Paige Van Zant telling Ruby Soho to get up. Paige Van Zant. In for the Michinoku driver. Athena now with Jade Cargill. Soho and Newell face to face. And now Ruby Soho. Oh God. Oh God. Ruby! Neckbreaker off the ladder. Jade with a German to Athena. Ruby Soho going up the ladder. There's no one to stop her. Ruby Soho perched on the top of the ladder. Ruby with a senton off the top. Anna Jay now getting back into the ring. Sammy Guevara, take note, she didn't get up 2 seconds later. Anna Jay with a backstabber to Ruby Soho. Kick to the back from Anna Jay. And now Anna Jay slamming Soho head first into the mat. Nixon Newell starting to stir. Jade Cargill has a ladder in hand. Jade Cargill with a ladder hits Ruby Soho. And now Nixon Newell trying to take down Jade Cargill as the ladder collapses again. Cargill sets up a ladder. Newell hits Soho. Cargill with Newell. Full Nelson slam. Cargill going up the ladder. Jade Cargill atop the ladder. Cargill. Oh, what is Anna Jay thinking? Anna Jay with a big neckbreaker. Shiniest Wizard connects. Newell scrambles up the ladder. And now Nixon Newell scrambles up the ladder. Nixon Newell trying to unhook the contract for the title match. Ladder gets pushed over with her on it. And now what is everyone going to do? Electric chair from Anna Jay. Ruby Soho going after Anna Jay now, and Ruby Soho kicks her. Soho firing away on Anna Jay as Athena now goes for the ladder. Athena with the ladder. Athena now swings it at Anna Jay. Paige Van Zant takes out Jade Cargill. Athena now sets the ladder up. Athena's got the ladder set up. The Fallen Goddess runs to the top. Athena going for the briefcase, and now everyone turning their attention to Athena. The ladder gets pushed over. Van Zant throws Cargill into the ladder. And now Soho grabs Cargill. Van Zant with a Michinoku driver. Anna Jay sends Athena out of the ring. And now Ruby Soho picks up Nixon Newell on the outside. Newell counters. Nixon Newell gets grabbed by a Soho, who drops her with a crucifix. Soho trying to keep Newell from being able to get back into this matchup. Trying to keep her from being able to get up. Throws her into the steps. Anna Jay now reaching for the briefcase. Paige Van Zandt up at the top. Oh my God, what has Athena done here? Athena has set up a ladder at ringside. Has bridged a ladder. Paige Van Zandt. Superplex off the ladder. And now Nixon Newell takes her down. Nixon Newell grabs the ladder. Getting it back up. Oh, tries to hit Soho with it. Knocks her back now, and there's a kick. Shiniest Wizard! And now she gets the ladder up. Paige Van Zandt takes it from her. Van Zandt hits her with it. And now Van Zandt sets up the ladder as Athena. Oh, gets grabbed by Van Zandt. Everyone going after Athena now. Oh, Jade was looking for Jaded. Ruby Soho sent crashing onto the ladder on the outside. Jade follows through. Anna Jay's now all alone. The Queen Slayer up the ladder. Here's Paige Van Zandt though. Van Zandt back in the ring. Anna Jay trying to unhook the contract for a title match. Van Zandt gets pulled down by Athena. And now Jade Cargill into the ring. What is Jade gonna do? Everyone getting back up. Ruby Soho ducks under a ladder. Nixon Newell takes the ladder down. Jaded to Van Zandt. And now a ladder shot takes down Athena. A ladder shot. And another. And another. She tries to swing at Jay on top of. Hits Van Zandt with it. Oh my God, Jade Cargill just went face first into that ladder. And now Nixon Newell has the contract in hand again. Right hand to Athena. Shoves her down. Anna Jay. Whoa, Nixon Newell saw her coming. Didn't want to go for that tumble. Jaded connects to Van Zandt again. Oh, Athena's been put on the ladder. Anna Jay, we're gonna go big. Jesus! Powerbombed onto the ladder. Newell goes down. Hurricane Rana into the ladder now. Well, Nixon Newell says, if you're not gonna do it, I will. Nixon Newell. Oh God! She was able to pull back and land on her feet. That could have ended horribly for her. She goes to chop block Athena. Athena with a boot to the head. Jade Cargill with a punch to the back, and Cargill dumps Athena out of the ring. Nixon Newell now in the ring. Athena's got a, or Jade Cargill's got a ladder. Nixon Newell takes down Ruby Soho now, and Nixon Newell going up the ladder. She's alone in the ring right now. Nobody realizes she's all alone at the top of the ladder. She's working to unhook that contract. Nixon Newell could do this. And now the fight at the top of the ladder between Ruby Soho and Nixon Newell. Soho! Neckbreaker off the ladder and a Jaded to Athena. The brawl is going down between everyone. It's big move after big move. Now Ruby Soho is atop the ladder. Anna Jay with a punch to the back. And again, Jade Cargill pushes the ladder over. And an electric chair to Soho. At this point, I don't know if anyone's going to have a clear opening to get that contract. It's going to be all a game of wiggle room, it feels like. As now Athena, whoa, Van Zandt, I don't know if she intended to or not. Van Zandt saving Nixon Newell from whatever it was Athena was planning. And now Nixon Newell throws Anna Jay at the ropes, drop kicks her. And Jade Cargill, discus forearm. And Now Jade with Nixon. 4 sidewalk slam. Van Zant, right hand to Cargill. Van Zant scoops her up. Michinoku driver on the ladder. Anna Jay with a ladder to Nixon Newell. A ladder shot from Athena now. Now Anna Jay. DDT. Ruby Soho's at the top of the ladder. Nixon Newell trying to stop her. Everyone's trying to stop Ruby. An electric chair drops her. And now Van Zant grabs Nixon Newell. Van Zant throws her onto the ladder. Nixon Newell laid out on that ladder bridge. Paige Van Zant though, smart move by Van Zant. Don't worry about going big. Go for the title. Go for the guaranteed title opportunity. Van Zant now. Well, I might have spoken to suit superplex to the outside. And now Nixon Newell's at the top of the ladder. Newell gets pulled off the ladder. And now Newell sweeps the leg of Athena. Paige Van Zant now dumps her over the top. Out to the floor goes Nixon Newell. Destination unknown to Cargill. Van Zant's got the ladder in hand now. Paige Van Zant sets up the ladder. Van Zant with a takedown. Van Zant now side Russian leg sweep connect. Now Nixon Newell for a kick. Tried to get Cargill there with it. Nixon Newell grabs Ruby Soho. Bit of payback for earlier. Sends her out of the ring. Takes down Jade Cargill. Nixon Newell scrambles up the ladder again. Again, it's just everyone for themselves right now. Trying to stop everyone and anyone from getting to the top of the ladder. Van Zant pushes the ladder over now. Cargill with a powerbomb onto the ladder. Nixon Newell is down. She rolls up, tries to roll out of the ring. Ends up having to grab her back instead and stagger. And now Athena back into the ring. The fallen goddess with a ladder. Hits Nixon Newell with it. And now Ruby Soho's got Anna Jay on a ladder. And Ruby Soho. Oh, through the ladder. Through the ladder goes Soho and Anna. And now Athena. Athena looking for the O-face. Nixon Newell takes her down. Newell back up the ladder. Nixon Newell back up the ladder. This could be the moment. Oh, everyone's pushing. Nixon Newell atop the ladder. Fights everyone off. Nixon Newell retrieves the contract. And Nixon Newell is going to Double or Nothing to challenge Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. What a cluster of a matchup this was. Everyone was getting thrown around. There were bodies everywhere. The girl with the shiniest wizard, Nixon Newell, is going to Double or Nothing. Tag team titles on the lineup next. It is now time for the tag team titles to be on the line. As here come the Pinnacle to the ring. MJF, Wardlow, and Shawn Spears making their way down to the ring. The Pinnacle challenging tonight for the AEW Tag Team Championships. MJF has made it very clear. He keeps saying to Wardlow, don't screw it up. Wardlow has been powering through other tag teams, and MJF's been adding wins to his record because of it. So the Pinnacle looking to pick up the win tonight, looking to grab some gold from their former members. So the Pinnacle have made their way to the ring. MJF, Wardlow, and Shawn Spears taking on former members of the Pinnacle, now known as the Top Guys, FTR. FTR making their way down to the ring. The Top Guys. Their leader, Johnny Gargano, competes later tonight in the main event. FTR tonight look to keep those tag titles around their waists. So, Harwood and Wheeler versus MJF and Wardlow. It's about to go down for the tag team titles. Without any further ado, here we go. Harwood and Wardlow starting it off. Wardlow immediately Germans the ref. Harwood and Wardlow started off. Here we go as Wardlow grabs Harwood and throws him across the ring. Wardlow powering Harwood around the ring, punching him in the face now. And now Wardlow gets Harwood back up to his feet. Wardlow with a punch to the face. Harwood with a punch to the gut. There's a slap, firing away with chops. Harwood grabs onto Wardlow and Dax Harwood throws him across the ring, clotheslines him. Dax Harwood goes down now, and Harwood knee to the arm of Wardlow. Harwood, I think he knows he's not going to be able to outpower Wardlow, but he might be able to out-wrestle Wardlow. He throws Wardlow in the corner at tag mate, and he's definitely, with the help of Cash Wheeler, going to be able to out-tag team Wardlow. There's a knee to the gut of Wardlow. FTR, double team into a cover. One, no, Wardlow powers out. As MJF tried to get in the ring, and he sees what happens when you mess with FTR. There's an elbow from Wheeler. Cash Wheeler now kicking him in the back. Wardlow powers through with a clothesline. Wardlow drops him now, and Wardlow takes him down into a knee to the face. Cover by Wardlow. One. Cash Wheeler, instead of expending the energy to kick out, holds his arm out and grabs the ropes. And now Wheeler gets picked back up to his feet. Wardlow kicked in the knee by Cash Wheeler. Wheeler rolls him through O'Connor roll, bridges it. One, two, no. And now Cash Wheeler goes in the corner, tag made to Dax Harwood. Dax Harwood took care of MJF, and MJF wanted no more of this. Harwood with a kick to Wardlow, knocking him down. Harwood gets Wardlow back up to his feet. There's a chop. And now Wardlow gets Harwood back up on his shoulders, and Dax Harwood thrown out of the ring by Wardlow, who now grabs Cash Wheeler. Wardlow is overpowering both tag team champions. like it's the mid-2010s, like it's the late 2010s, and Braun Strowman just showed up. And now Dax throws him in the corner, clothesline to Wardlow. Notice Cash used himself as a weapon. MJF pulled his hand away, and Harwood made him pay for it. And now Harwood punches Wardlow in the gut. Wardlow gets kicked in the ribs. And now Wardlow scoops him up. Knee to the face from Harwood. And look at this, MJF not even wanting to get back up on the apron. He was thinking about it. He was thinking about if getting up on the apron was going to be a good idea. And I don't think it's going to be a good idea against the world's best tag team, FTR. And now, went for a chop, did Wardlow. Wardlow throws Wheeler into the corner. Harwood, excuse me. Dax Harwood with another clothesline. MJF makes the tag, but MJF runs right into Cash Wheeler. MJF grabs him. Wheeler with an elbow to the nose. And now Cash Wheeler sends MJF off the rope. Drop toe hold. Wheeler now gets MJF back to his feet. There's a chop. Wheeler out of the way. Wheeler. German suplex. And another. And a third. Cash Wheeler now gets MJF back to his feet. And MJF thrown across the ring into the corner. Wardlow up on the apron. And Cash Wheeler sees him there. Wheeler wipes out the big man. And now Wheeler turns his attention to MJF. Tag made to Harwood. Oh, I think everyone's been waiting for this. Spike pile driver to MJF. Harwood stomps on MJF, gets him back to his feet. And now MJF thrown off the ropes. Takes him down. Now MJF's got him in a side headlock. MJF takes down Harwood. MJF now going back towards the corner. Realizes, yeah, maybe this isn't working out. Tags Wardlow back in. Harwood. Oh, MJF with a knee strike to Harwood. Dax Harwood says, you little shit. And MJF does it again. Harwood. Oh, he might have to face Wardlow for it. But he got that shot in on MJF if it took everything. It might have even cost the match, but he made sure to get that shot in on MJF. There's that suplex from Wardlow. Now Wardlow punching Harwood in the face. Wardlow now grabs Dax Harwood. Drags him to the center of the ring, and Wardlow into a cover. One. Kick out from Harwood. Sean Spears getting excited on the outside. He thinks that the Pinnacle are on the verge of winning. I think MJF realizes it as well as he makes the tag. MJF gets Harwood back to his feet. MJF. Whoa, Harwood knocks him back, and Dax Harwood throws MJF in the corner. Harwood. We're waiting for a tag. MJF catches him, and MJF takes out the arm with knees into the arm of Harwood. MJF now gets Harwood back to his feet, and MJF elbow strike, and again MJF knocks back Dax Harwood. MJF gets him with a kick. And now MJF getting knocked back by Harwood. Harwood with a jab to the face. Harwood turns him around now. Dax Harwood. Huge clothesline to MJF. Max goes down as Harwood goes out of the ring for a moment, and Dax Harwood grabs onto him, throws MJF into the corner. Tag made back to Cash. And now Dax and Cash with a double team to MJF. And a stomp to the arm. Wheeler gets him back to his feet now, and Wheeler double knees to the face. Wheeler hits his half a big rig. 1, 2, 3. MJF spent weeks telling Wardlow not to screw it up. And MJF is the one to take the pin. FTR retain the championships. FTR keep the AEW World Tag Team titles in their hands and prove once again why they might just be the best tag team in the world. Well, FTR celebrate, but MJF's falling outside the ring. Wardlow helping him back up. Wardlow brushing him off, saying, "We'll get him next time, boss." Whoa, MJF punches Wardlow in the face. MJF. Wardlow, I told you not to screw it up, and you screwed it up big time. Look at me. Look at me. You're fired. MJF spikes Wardlow on the outside. We got more coming up. Well, we're gonna move into another matchup now. It's time for one of the biggest matchups of the night. A battle to see who the best wrestler is. As here comes Claudio to the ring. Claudio makes his way to the ring. An inhuman man is Claudio Castagnoli. He made a shock debut in AEW a few weeks ago. Set his sights on Kenny Omega for what he's been doing to guys like CM Punk and Chris Hero over the last few months. And now tonight, Claudio gets his hands on Kenny Omega. So now the best bout machine is going to meet the world's king of wrestling. Struggle my way through that one a little bit. Kenny Omega making his way to the ring now. The best bout machine marches down the man with one of the most deadly finishers. The one-winged angel. Kenny Omega on his way to the ring. Tonight we'll find out who truly is the best wrestler between these two. So Kenny Omega and Claudio, one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go! Castagnoli with a boot out of the gate to Omega. Castagnoli now gets Kenny Omega back to his feet. Kenny Omega thrown in the corner. Castagnoli with an uppercut. And now Claudio taking Kenny Omega to school right now. Wait for another one, Omega out of the way. And now Omega grabs him, Kenny Omega. Uranagi. Kenny Omega's got him now, and Omega gut wrench into a power bomb. Kenny Omega getting him back up to his feet, and Omega kicks him in the ribs. Kenny Omega rakes the eyes. And Omega gets him up into an electric chair. Kenny drops him. into a German suplex, and Kenny Omega dragging him to the center of the ring. Turns him over now, and Omega into a cover on Claudio, who kicks out. And now Claudio gets caught. Kenny Omega, neckbreaker connects. Kenny Omega goes out of the ring now. Omega goes up to the top, right hand. Kenny with a double axe handle. Omega now takes down Claudio. Claudio kicks back up, grabs Omega, pushes him back for a discus uppercut. Claudio now with right hooks connecting Castagnoli with Omega. Off the ropes, pumps him up. What a slam onto his knee for a backbreaker. Claudio now getting him back up to his feet, and Castagnoli with Omega into the corner. Castagnoli, no, Omega with an elbow strike. Kenny with a jab now, and Kenny Omega with Castagnoli into the corner. Kenny Omega grabs onto Castagnoli, slams him head first into the turnbuckle. Claudio's been busted open under the eye. And Kenny Omega, oh, Castagnoli kicks him. Claudio gets off the ropes, boots him again. Claudio with blood pouring out from beside his eye. Chops Omega. Castagnoli now. Clothesline. As now Kenny Omega grabs him, and Kenny Omega throws Claudio into the corner. Omega now grabs him. Kenny Omega now gets Claudio back up to his feet. Went for a V-trigger. Claudio boots him. Claudio Castagnoli now gets Omega back up again. Clothesline. Castagnoli grabs him by the legs. We're going swinging. He doesn't even fully have the other leg hooked of Omega. He's got blood in his eyes. He swings Kenny Omega. And now he grabs him, and Omega shoves him away. Omega gets him, pulls him in. And now Kenny Omega goes to the top rope. Kenny Omega. Double stomp to the chest. Cover on Claudio. No. Wait for a chop. Claudio gets hit with a right hook. And now Claudio gets up on the shoulders. Kenny Omega has him up. Claudio counters. And now Castagnoli grabs him. You might wonder why I'm laughing. Long story short, Ray just sent me a gift that made me laugh. That's all. As there's an uppercut, I know. I'm sorry, I'm being very unprofessional right now. Kenny Omega throws Claudio, gets thrown in the corner. Claudio gets caught by Omega. Omega jabs him in the corner. And now Claudio knocks Kenny Omega back into a cover now. And Claudio taken down. Cover. No. And Kenny Omega springboard. Went for a moonsault. Claudio got out of the way. We really are seeing who's the best man right now, as Claudio Castagnoli throws him in the corner. Uppercuts. Rolling in now from Castagnoli. He throws Omega across the ring. Uppercut. He grabs him again, and Claudio for another. Castagnoli now hits the ropes. Drop kick. Omega's down. Claudio gets shoved away by Omega. Kenny Omega now grabs onto him, and Omega scoops him up. Scoop slam takes him down. Omega turns him around now, and Omega always looking for one-winged angel. Claudio counter. Claudio grabs him. Castagnoli, excuse me, uppercut to the back of the skull. Castagnoli now gets Kenny Omega back into his feet. Castagnoli now sends him off the ropes. And now Castagnoli gets caught by Omega. Omega throws him over the top rope. Omega. Whoa, Castagnoli. Claudio up to the top. Went for a dive, but Kenny got out of the way. Castagnoli staggers and allows Kenny to scoop him up. Kenny with a scoop slam takes him down. And now Claudio caught with a right hook into the back. Kenny Omega says we're done. Claudio pops back up. Castagnoli agrees. Cracks the neck. Face full of blood. Gotch neutralizer. Turns him over for a cover. 1, 2. Kenny Omega kicked out. This crowd breaking into a fight forever chant. And Kenny with the V-trigger. 1, 2. Castagnoli kicks out after a V-trigger into the head wound. Omega looking to end it. With one winged angel. 1, 2, 3. The battle cry rings out tonight that Kenny Omega is victorious. Kenny Omega gets the win. A big win for Kenny. Wait a minute! CM Punk! CM Punk is back! Punk! With go to sleep to Omega! And CM Punk has returned after winter is coming and sends a message to Omega. The best in the world is back. Well, we're getting close to the end of the night. We have 2 matches and the final Undisputed Trial left. Here comes Miro and his wife CJ Perry to the ring for this mixed tag team match. Miro and CJ set for this big matchup. This is CJ's in-ring debut for AEW, I believe. Miro making his way to the ring tonight. Miro has been on a roll as of late as well. Known as the Redeemer, has been redeeming himself after a rocky start to the Universe mode for a little while here in AEW. Well, now tonight, he and his wife, CJ Perry, teaming up. And they are going to be taking on another couple here in AEW. A couple of people who have some big issues with Miro and how he's been going about things as of late. Out first, the HBIC. Mia Yim making her way to the ring. Mia Yim arrived to AEW 2 weeks ago to back up her husband Keith Lee in his return. Mia Yim not officially signed to AEW, working on a by date basis right now is Mia Yim. So Mia Yim here tonight, ready to assist Keith Lee in this matchup. Mia Yim, first time we're going to be seeing her wrestle in far too long in the LS11 Universe. It's been far too long since we've seen this woman step in the ring. And now here comes the limitless Keith Lee. Keith Lee making his way to the ring. The Limitless One is here. Ready for another big match tonight. Ready to redeem himself for his loss to Miro back at Winter is Coming. Keith Lee is here. Keith Lee making his way to the ring. Keith Lee is here. Keith Lee and Mia Yim against Miro and CJ Perry. So without further ado, CJ Perry and Mia Yim starting it off. Oh, Mia Yim coming right at her. Hurricane Rana takes her down. Mia Yim kicks her in the back now, and Mia Yim firing away. CJ Perry trying to knock her back, and CJ grabs her. CJ Perry slams her back of head first into the mat. There's a kick knocking her down. CJ Perry's got her by the net, around the neck of Mia Yim, and taking her down. And now CJ goes in the corner, tag made, and Miro is in, which means Keith Lee has to get in. Here we go! Time for the Haas fight to pick right back up where it left off. That winner is coming. Keith Lee coming out of the gate on Miro now. Keith Lee with a headbutt for a double chop. Miro turns him around, and Miro... Oh my God, look at the strength of Miro! Slams Keith Lee! Tag made back to CJ. As now Mia Yim has to get past her husband. Chop block to CJ. And now a standing moonsault. There's a boot, knocks her down. Now Mia Yim gets caught with a kick from CJ. CJ throwing her own Machka kick there. There's a drop kick to the back now from CJ Perry. Tag made back to Miro. Frequent tags in and out from Miro and CJ Perry. And it might be that they're trying to force Keith Lee and Mia Yim to figure out what to do to... Oh, as Miro gets tackled, trying to force them to quickly have to get out of the ring as they get on a roll, as Miro thrown in the corner, and now Keith Lee with a tag. And Miro and CJ both going to go for the ride here as Yimitless with a double DDT. And now Mia Yim. Drop kick to the side of the head. There's a kick now from Mia Yim. She gets CJ Perry back up to her feet. Mia Yim firing away. Spinning wheel kick. Mia Yim gets her back up to her feet. Kick to the face. Eat defeat from Mia Yim. And now Mia Yim gets her back up to her feet. Kicks her in the ribs. Mia Yim. There's a knee to the side of the head. 1, 2, 3. And there was nothing Miro could do about it. If he hit Mia Yim, it was a disqualification. And well, you know, Miro, upon arriving to AEW back in 2020, told, I believe it was Kip Sabian at the time, don't get your wife involved in your wrestling career. It doesn't end well. Well, Miro, would you look what just happened, pal? Your winners, Keith Lee and Mia Yim. For they are Yimitless. A big win for these two tonight. We got more coming up. The final Undisputed Trial is next. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final Undisputed Trial. Here comes the man who's been going through trial after trial for the last 5 weeks. And now tonight, it's his final trial of Jericho. He gets through this trial, and it will be the TNT title match he wants. Chris Jericho makes his way to the ring. of the greatest of all time, a man who's been at it for 31 years now, Chris Jericho, is here. Well, here he is. Here's the TNT champion now. Adam Cole. One of the leaders of the Undisputed Elite alongside Kenny Omega. Adam Cole, baby, is here. The TNT champ throws up the UE for Undisputed Elite. Adam Cole still on hold through Chris Jericho as he picks his TNT title up. Adam Cole making his way to the ring. Here we go. Cole and Jericho for the final trial. Let's hear what Adam Cole's got to say. Well, Chris, I gotta be honest, I'm kind of surprised you showed up. But now that you're here, who's ready for story? No one gives a shit about story time with Adam Cole. You've been making me jump through hoops for 6 weeks now. I said I wanted a TNT title match at Double or Nothing against you. In fact, I said I wanted a TNT title match against you 2 months ago. And I've had to jump through every hoop in the book. I've had to beat all your little buddies. Where's my title shot, Adam? Oh, Chris. Chris. You have gone through all of my friends. You beat Bobby, then you beat Kyle, Kyle's trial of Lance Storm, you beat Matt's trial of Violent by Design, you even broke them up. I'm honestly kind of impressed. You reunited Jericho, you beat Nick's trial of beating Fandango. You even beat Kenny's trial where he didn't give a shit and passed it off to Brandon. But you still have one trial left, Chris. And that's mine. Chris, my trial is not a match. It's not a challenge. I'm not about to make you lay down and take 10 lashes. I'm not going to do anything that would shame you. But I am going to do something to humiliate you at Double or Nothing. Because, Chris, if you want a TNT title match at Double or Nothing, sure, you've earned your way up the rankings. But we agreed that it's up to me on what your final trial is, and your final trial is at Double or Nothing. You have to beat Adam Cole, baby, to become TNT champion, and if you don't, you will never, ever wrestle again. Are you saying you want me to put my career on the line, Adam? My career, where I've won dozens of world titles, have been the WWE Intercontinental Champion 9 times, IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the only man to hold both in that order. A 10-time Intercontinental Champion, if you will. A Grand Slam Champion. The guy who beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. If I want a shot at you, a little Jericho clone, a wannabe punk-ass bitch, leading a bad faction that was a stupid idea for bad creative, I have to throw it all away if I lose. Chris, when you put it like, I accept! Because if I can't beat a wannabe bitch like you, then maybe the last 31 years were for nothing. Bring the A-game, Cole, and tell your buddies to stay in the back. They're not going to like what happens at Double or Nothing. Challenge accepted. It's now time for the main event of the evening. It's been a very roller coaster ride of a night here tonight at the Buy In. And now we find out what the main event of Double or Nothing in 6 weeks' time is going to be. Hangman Page makes his way to the ring. What a night it's been so far. The debut of Nixon Newell. Wardlow fired by MJF. The house wins again. Sami Callihan destroying Eddie Kingston. The immediate and surprisingly quick victory for Limitless. And now, the threat of Chris Jericho's historic career coming to an end. But now, we end tonight finding out what the main event holds in 6 weeks. The leader of the top guys, Johnny Gargano, now making his way to the ring. The men who are still AEW Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, accompanying him into the ring. The top guys coming in unison tonight. They laid out Hangman Page 7 days ago on Dynamite. Gargano hitting with a buckshot lariat and then the kneeling super kick. Johnny Gargano walked into AEW 3 months ago at Winter is Coming. And now tonight, he looks to bring AEW to the Gargano way of doing things. He looks to get one step closer to the AEW World Championship. Johnny Gargano is here. Gargano and Hangman one-on-one. Our final matchup of the evening. It's about to go down. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, here we go. Hangman deadlegs Gargano. Hangman Page getting revenge for last week when Gargano with a buckshot. Gargano with a clothesline. And now Gargano getting Hangman back up to his feet. Johnny Gargano grabs onto him, and now Johnny Gargano scoops him up, goes for a suplex. Hangman Page slides out of it, and Hangman grabs him for a German of his own. Hangman now getting Gargano back up to his feet. Hangman Page punches him in the face. Hangman firing away on Gargano, who rolls through him. Gargano gets his fists up. Gargano and Hangman circle one another as a shot from Hangman. Hangman Page gets caught with a right hook. Gargano grabs him. Johnny Gargano with Hangman Page scoops him up, and Gargano with a Falcon Arrow takes him down. Johnny Gargano went for a springboard moonsault. And now Hangman Page with a leg drop across the back of the neck. Knocks Gargano down. Gargano grabs onto Hangman, and now Johnny Gargano with Page off the ropes. Gargano, they collide. Johnny Gargano grabs onto Hangman again. Gargano throws him into the corner. Johnny grabs onto him now. Johnny Gargano takes him down. Says, "We're done!" Kick to the back of the skull. Johnny Gargano now grabs Hangman by the hair and slams him face first into the mat. Gargano takes down Hangman, and Gargano with a kick to the back. Hangman Page is down. Gargano grabs him, and Gargano kicks him in the back again. Hangman rolls back to his feet. Hangman gets caught with a chop. Gargano went for the super kick. Hangman Page punches him in the throat, and then punches him in the heart. Trying to prove that there is no heart, no soul. Gargano with a stomp to the chest of Hangman Page. Johnny Gargano now into a cover. One kick out from Hangman. Hangman Page is down. Gargano grabs onto him, and now Johnny Gargano throws him over the top, out to the floor, throwing him right to the wolves as Dax and Cash are on the outside. Johnny Gargano now grabs the leg and pulls back on the leg of Hangman. Snaps the leg again. Gargano now getting Hangman Page back up to his feet, and Johnny Gargano went for a chop. Hangman with a right hook. Hangman now boots him on the outside. Hangman Page getting Gargano back to his feet, grabs him and throws him at Dax and Cash and says, "Take your boy and leave." Hangman gets back in the ring now, and Hangman Page, he knows he could win this by countout if he so desired. That's not really his way of going about things as he begins pacing. Johnny Gargano getting back up on the apron now. Gargano springs back in, right to a chop from Hangman. And now Gargano grabs onto Page. Hangman Page gets picked up by Gargano, who drops him. Johnny Gargano grabs him now, and Gargano stomp to the head. And again, and again. Hangman Page goes down. Johnny Gargano going up to the top rope now, and Gargano. Frog splash! Hangman is down, Johnny into a cover. One, kick out from Hangman Page. And now Johnny Gargano, moonsault across the back. Look at the air he got on that one as well. Now he grabs the hair again and slams him. Into the mat, down goes Hangman. Gargano gets him back to his feet, right hand connects. Gargano with Hangman Page. Over the top, out to the floor, spills the Hangman. Gargano's got him down. Hangman Page could be out of it. Gargano with a jab and another. Goes for a punch. Hangman counters. Hangman. Oh, gets clotheslined by Gargano as Dax and Cash start circling the ring like sharks to their prey. Now Gargano punching Hangman in the eyes. Hangman Page sweeps the leg. Hangman Page now slams the arm into the mat. Page now gets Gargano back to his feet. Hangman Page into the ring post goes Johnny Gargano. Hangman Page getting him back to his feet, and Hangman throws him across the ringside area. Hangman now getting back up onto the apron and back into the ring. Hangman Page telling Gargano to get back into the ring. He's called Gargano a punk-ass bitch already in the past. And now Gargano up onto the apron. Right into a chop again. Hangman grabs him, and Hangman Page with Gargano off the rope pops up into a punch. Knocks him down. And now Hangman with Gargano. Hangman Page, springboard moonsault. Cover. 1, 2, no. Gargano kicks out. Hangman Page believes it is his job to protect AEW from guys like Johnny Gargano, guys who come from the other company and want to walk right into the top and overtake the homegrown stars. Johnny Gargano tonight throws Hangman into the corner, and now Gargano grabbing Hangman Page, scoops him up. There's a long dart. Hangman goes down. Hangman gets covered now by Gargano. 1, 2, Hangman powers out. Hangman kicks up to his feet. There's a kick to the legs of Gargano. Right back where it started. Hangman kicks him down. Gargano grabs the leg. Johnny Gargano sweeps the leg. Hangman Page goes down. Gargano getting him back up to his feet, and Gargano, whoa, Hangman knocks him back. And now Hangman gets caught. Gargano with a German. Gargano takes him down. Hangman Page grasping at his waist. Gargano stalking him as Hangman goes for a shot to the gut. Gargano throws him in the corner. Johnny Gargano goes for a jab. Hangman counters. Hangman Page with a boot. And now Hangman. What is on the mind of the Hangman? Hangman slides out of the ring now, taking a moment to think. Hangman Page gets up on the apron, grabs Gargano, headbutts him. And now Hangman Page swanton over the top. Hangman Page decided to go high risk tonight. Hangman Page, knees across the chest. He gets Johnny back up to his feet now, and Hangman Page. Shot to the gut. Johnny Gargano with a counter. Gargano firing away. Knocking Hangman back, takes him down. Hangman Page kicks back up. Boot to Gargano again. And now Hangman, here we go. Setting up for buckshot. Whoa, no, Gargano. Gargano with a German suplex out of the buckshot. Johnny Gargano now kicking the head of Hangman Page. Hangman is bleeding from the mouth at this point. He powers back up to his feet, and Hangman caught with a knee to the ribs. And Gargano firing away repeatedly. Knocks him back into the corner. Takes him down. And kick to the back of the skull again. Johnny Gargano stomping the back of the head. Gargano's got him down. Hangman back to his feet. Drop kick from Gargano. And now Gargano, after countering the buckshot, has rocked the confidence of Hangman Page. Hangman trying to fight back to his feet. Hangman sweeps the leg. And now Hangman Page grabs Gargano, and Hangman knee to the skull. Hangman into a cover now on Gargano. 1, 2, no. Gargano catches the leg, and Gargano sweeps the leg of Hangman. Johnny Gargano now stalking Hangman Page. Hangman staggers. Gargano dropped hold. Gargano escaped, pulling back on the bloody mouth of Hangman. Page is gasping for air. Hangman Page is forced to tap. Johnny Gargano just won the match. Johnny Gargano has just become #1 contender. Johnny Gargano earns his shot at the AEW World Championship. And we now know what the main event of Double or Nothing is going to be when Johnny Gargano battles Darby Allin. What a night it has been at the Buy In tonight. We have a big week coming up next week, and next week I can promise Darby Allin and Johnny Gargano will come face to face for the first time in an official meeting, for the first time since Gargano's debut at Winter is Coming. Thank you all for watching tonight. It's been a great night here at the Buy In. Until next time, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. See you all on Thursday.